Hey, what's up everyone? It's B here with Cali Motor TV. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Fairfield Ford. Today we're reviewing this gorgeous 2019 Ford Mustang Bullitt. This Ford Mustang is the 6th generation Mustang. The 1st generation Mustang came out in 1965, and before you enthusiasts bash on me, I know the first model was in 1964 and a half. So this pony car is the only pony car that was uninterrupted in development through 5 decades of revisions and improvements. So let's take a look around it and let's get in the car and see what it is all about. This 2019 Ford Mustang Bullitt is themed after the 1968 Ford Mustang 390 used in the movie Bullitt with the actor Steve McQueen. This Mustang has a mighty 5-liter V8 engine making 480 horsepower and 420 pound-feet of torque. The current weight is about 3,700 pounds. It is a manual transmission, so you gotta know how to drive stick. And it goes 0 to 60 in about 4.1, 4.2 seconds, depending on how well you can shift. So it's definitely got some go-go. The car is equipped with a limited slip rear axle. It has those gorgeous 19-inch 5-spoke heritage wheels. It has those massive red painted rainbow brake calipers for maximum stopping power. As far as lights, we have LEDs all around, which is quite nice. We do have a pretty sizable trunk in this thing. And last but not least, we have a dual exhaust with quad tips making a growl of a noise. The interior is everything you would expect in a modern 1968 vehicle. We have some really cool chrome accents throughout the car. We have some really nice stitching, so let's go over it one by one. We have some oil pressure gauges and some vacuum pressure gauges. We have the infotainment system with Sync 3, which gives us the backup camera and cross traffic alert. Very nice. We also have those cool chrome switches, which is hazard lights. We can turn off traction control, and we have different modes in the car. We have a very cool little shift knob, very special edition. The other Mustangs don't have that. We do have recorder seats in the car. I love recorder seats. They are so comfortable. Love them, love them, love them. We have some chrome accents in the cup holder. Love it. We have the steering wheel. We have a whole bunch of different buttons. We'll go over that as we're driving. We have the 12-inch fully customizable LCD display gauge cluster. Super cool, super modernized. I love it. The car does has lane departure assist, so blink at you if you are starting to merge when someone is in a blind spot. Super nice safety feature. So I love it. I love the stitching. I love the detail in this car. So how about we get in the car and start driving it? And we're in the car, you guys. Check out who I picked up.
What's up? I'm Bill. You guys know me. I'm a passenger today, so just enjoying the ride.
I kicked him out of the driver's seat today. So we're inside the 2019 Ford Mustang Bullitt. And one cool thing that this car has is the different exhaust modes. So if you're living in a nicer neighborhood in the morning, you don't want to wake everyone up, it has a quiet mode, and instantly you can hear the car just goes boop, and it's quiet.
Give it a quick rev. Ooh.
There is nothing.
There's nothing.
We have a normal mode.
Normal, okay.
There's
I like it.
A little growl, and we have a sport mode. Oh, we're gonna leave it.
Wait, can we just leave it in track mode?
Let's see. It says for track use.
Of course it is.
Of course it is. Oh, we have some grumble here.
I say we leave it in the full track exhaust mode.
Yeah, we're obviously at the track.
Right.
It's all private streets. Right. So The other cool thing when we push that pony button, so the car, very cool, it has a track app. So it gives you like different start option. It has an acceleration timer, brake performance, line lock, lap timer, and it has launch control. Very cool, very cool. I don't want to do it to a brand new car, but I would love to try it out. I would love to try it out. So we also have a whole bunch of different modes in the car. We have Sport Plus, we have...
Ooh, the gauge
and the gauge,
super cool.
Gauge changes. So
ooh!
we have the race mode.
Of course, for track mode.
Track mode. We have a drag strip mode. We have a snow and wet mode, so it probably guts down the car quite a bit because you don't want to spin out. We have a normal mode. And then we have the Sport Plus. Back to Sport Plus.
The Sport Plus.
So let's leave it in Sport Plus. Let's start in the Sport Plus.
So in my F-250, you guys know I have a 2019 Super Duty, and it still has the kind of the analog gauges. I really, really wish, and I hope that the 2020 Super Duties come with this new instrument display. We saw it on the Ford Explorer ST, but the digital display is beautiful. How it changes through its different abilities of different looks and whatnot. I absolutely love it. I hope the 2020 Super Duties have them.
And you can change a whole bunch of things like colors and everything. I'm not going to get too deep into that because a cluster review with a cluster like that would be its own video. But we can also adjust the steering sensibility. We can... Oh, steering feel selection not available. So I assume it's only in the...
normal mode?
Normal mode. Yeah, I was messing with it earlier. So in the normal mode, we have normal steering. We have sport steering. And we have comfort steering. And normal steering. So let's leave it.
So clearly it has the electronic steering,
yes,
which will allow you almost like a throttle by wire, which allows that kind of traction control or that steering control. So very nice, very nice, Ford. Very nice.
Let's get going. Let's get going.
All right.
So one thing I noticed right out of the gate, and he noticed right off the gate, the clutch is quite heavy. It's definitely a race clutch kind of deal here. I mean, it has a lot of power, so it's got to have a heavy clutch. So you're going to get a little workout on your left leg for sure.
So she told me, she says, it's got a race clutch, be careful. And I'm like, eh. So I get in, I just go to move the car, and I almost launched it into another car. It was kind of comical to see it. But
okay, where are we going?
All right, take it right here.
Ooh, this growl.
The growl and that throttle's kind of on point, isn't it?
And ladies and gentlemen, this has rev matching. So if I pull in the clutch, where am I going?
So straight and take a left at the next light.
So if I pull in the clutch, it rev matches.
Oh yeah, kind of got a little roar.
Yeah.
Let's take a left on 12.
Okay, one second. I have to get over to. Oh, this is
comfy.
I'm gonna.
And the Recaro seats. Now I'm a little bigger guy, so the Recaro seats are nice. They're very cradled. The lumbar support on the side, the bolsters aren't too tight. Now one of the things that was a big problem on the Fiesta ST is the seats were almost too small for me. I didn't quite fit, but this is a very nice, comfortable form for me. And how's it with you?
You know, the Fiesta were a tiny bit smaller, so it fit me a little better. But I really don't mind those. I think like if you would take that to the track, it would hold you in place nicely, regardless if you're 120 pounds or a little over 200.
So this got 480 horsepower? Boy.
It sounds amazing. I wish it had some crackles and pops.
It has crackles and pops.
It does?
There's a little crackle and pop there, but
you know, it's stock, right? It has a massive intake. We were looking at the intake. It was massive. It's this big. It's humongous. It's crazy.
So it already comes with the aftermarket intake with the paper Ford air filter. So probably what I would recommend is just simply doing a filter upgrade because the intake is already in place. So
very nice.
Ford has really made this thing.
Woo.
I've been in now. I honestly used to sell Fords back in '93, '4. So it's been some years before I've been in a Mustang, but this thing feels just amazing. Take it right here.
This is
So did you rev match it up?
Nope. It auto blips itself,
so
it actually blips when you push the lever into gear. So it is essentially a quick shifter.
Super cool. That's super rad.
And the steering is
Get over there.
left.
Yep.
The steering is quite tight. Like, woo!
Yeah.
It's crazy. It pulls pretty good, huh?
480 horsepower.
It should,
415 pound-feet of torque. I would expect so.
This is really.
So you didn't rev it?
I didn't rev it. I did not hold the
That's
clutch. So this is
rad.
for all of you guys that can't heel to toe. This is the solution, babe, for you.
Whoa, wait, what?
So
that's kind of
again,
weak sauce.
I didn't do nothing.
Oh, this is Ford
nice.
has come up with something correct. So this is very nice. Very nice.
This is really cool. I love that thing. Into first, I don't feel like it should rev match because it rev matches it when I'm trying to take off. I'm not sure about that. Woo!
Baby.
Woo! This has some legs. Holy moly!
I mean, we're talking 4.2, 4.5.
See that smile? See that smile?
This is smiles per mile, baby.
This is.
First, we'd like to acknowledge our sponsor. We'd like to be sponsored by California, the state of California, and these beautiful roads.
So, speaking of which, it does have the adjustable suspension, the Magna shocks.
Well,
It does have it.
let's put them in a little better, softer ride, but
It's quite nice. I kind of want one. So this is going to be dangerous without test drives. Now I will want in cars.
so obviously you guys have seen our motorcycle test rides, and every time we get a motorcycle, we want a new one. So
Let's test
take it
out
right
the
here.
brakes a little. Definitely some
Brembo's
stopping.
got some stop.
Okay.
Brembo's got some stops. Take it right here. Wow.
I love it.
And so now, does this have the adaptive cruise control? I don't believe adaptive
No.
cruise control, but lane departure assist or alert.
Yep.
And it has the
Cross traffic alert when you're
cross
backing.
traffic alert, so that's super cool. Of course, a normal sync system, so that's very nice. And I'm assuming this has the Android Auto. I really enjoy the Android Auto when it works. When it works on mine. Obviously, the Subaru also has it. So
Yeah,
wonderful.
the clutch is so much heavier than our Subaru. Like I'm shocked. I was like, whoo, this is a workout. But again, it has to hold so much more power, so it's to be expected, right? And I'm getting used to it. Where are we going? Ooh, this
Very nice.
Look at
Very
this
nice.
smile.
Smiles per mile.
Can I have one? I love the rev match.
The rev match is everything.
I love it. It's like auto blip on a bike. Can we race him?
Get over in that lane. Give him some credit. Yeah, I don't know that it needs a rev match in first gear, but it's
yeah, the first gear is
alright.
weird because I'm like at a stoplight pulling in my clutch and you're putting it into first. I don't know about that.
I really like it.
And like the interior.
I was gonna say the
really
interior stitching, the green stitching, on point with the car. Absolutely on point. I love the stitching. I like it.
I like it a lot.
Super cool.
I really enjoy this car. I test drove a Mustang a while back, and I think it was more like a low-end version. I was like, really, like the instrument cluster wasn't really what I expected. But this checks the box. Oh, straight. This really checks all the boxes.
So we're gonna be heading back to the dealership here in a second, but I did want to give this quick note that me and Bogna talked about when we were coming. We're going to be having the 2020s are on their way. So we'll have your 2020. Now, back in like 1996, I believe that Mustang switched from the 5-liter V8 to the 4.6. And in my personal opinion, it really kind of had a negative effect to Mustang. Personally, I think that. And they brought back the 5-liter, and I think it really boosted up what Mustang was really all about with that big muscle car. Now, Ford is releasing in the 2020 the 3.5 or 8? 3.8 liter?
8, I think.
3.8, I may be wrong. 3.8 liter EcoBoost motor. Now, they've been able to put out major horsepower out of these EcoBoosts. But for me personally, I want that power. I want that grunt.
But replacement for your displacement.
You know what? I'm old school.
I love my little turbos.
Listen, this is the age difference, right? Here's our unfortunate age difference, because I want my 5-liter V8, and I can tell you right now, a friend of ours has the new Raptor, and I absolutely do not like the new Raptor with the EcoBoost engine. I don't care how much power that has, it just doesn't sound like a Ford Raptor. So we will be taking a look at the 2020 Mustangs when they come in. Right now we've got the 2019 Bullitt, but man, this is, I love it. I got smiles on my face.
I love it. I want to, do you think we can get it for like a weekend getaway or something?
Listen, Ford, this is just the beginning. So let us know. Comment down below if you guys have some questions about this car. Bogna can obviously answer them, and of course hit that subscribe button. We really enjoy. This is just the beginning. We've got Lincolns. I looked at a Continental. I know some of you guys are like,
Grandpa
what?
Car.
But beautiful car. But we've got some great stuff coming in, so make sure you hit that subscribe button, and of course smash that like button, and Bogna can answer most of your comments down below, so hit them up.
Ford Fairfield, thank you so much for letting us do those test drives. I'm having already a blast.
And we can't wait. So stay tuned. Next week we'll be in a McLaren. I'm just kidding. soon. But
thank you guys.
Thank you guys.
Stay tuned. See you in the next video. Bye bye.
Bye guys.